Okay, so now we're going to make a graph. The difficulty of making a graph for us is going to be that our data here, well, first let's take a look. All right, there's actually a couple things. One, if I try to make a graph, whenever my computer wakes up here, and again, we're going to want scatter plots. There's something wrong from the get-go. We've seen this before in our in-class explorations. Look how the gap between all these is the same, but there's a 10-year gap and a 6-year gap here. So what's going on? What's happening is it's the format. We need to make sure these are all being treated as number, not just text. This is probably being treated as text right now, so these are being treated as labels, and so it's not detecting the 10-year and the 6-year difference. So we're going to format, number, we're going to make it a number. It looks a little weird to think of 1984 as 1984, but it does the job. And now we can check. It looks better. It looks as it should. So again, go back to scatter, and you can see there is the appropriate gap. So the problem still remains, actually. We're not ready to use this data yet because we only have 2 data points before 2000, but in all of our other data, we have year by year. And we want to make use of that since we have it. So we need to insert some gaps here. And this is only a little bit tedious. So I insert one above. I insert one above. You can make it a little faster if you select 2 rows, insert 2 above. Then you can select 4 rows, insert 4 above. And I think I need one more. And we can make this a little easy too. Type equals that plus 1. I can fill in the years kind of quickly between those. So now I just have to do this 6-year gap. So insert 1 above, insert 1 above, insert 2 above, and then I just need one more, insert 1 above. Same thing, equals that number plus 1, and I'll just drag down. And now I've got all the dates in here. So once you do this, we don't need anything here. We're just going to plead ignorant. We don't know what's in here at the moment. We're not going to worry about it. Go ahead and click and drag to select these columns. Insert, chart. And we're going to go ahead and get a scatter plot. And you'll have to go ahead and make your titles and everything nice. I'm not going to do that. So we have these gaps here. Now, how do we get all the other data in here? It turns out it's really easy. Go over here to Add Series. So click on the little box. And it says, what data? Oh, well, I would like the data in this tab. I would like this column. I click OK. Boom. So here is all the data. And because we have the same range of years and everything is incrementing the same, that's all it is. Let's go through and add some more data. Look in the little box. What data? How about the average hourly, annual wages here? So I'm going to click O. There we go. There's the annual wages as derived from average hourly wage. Add some more data. Let's see, I want real median. So I select B. And the great thing is by selecting the entire column is also grabbing the title. So this is actually maybe a lot easier than you might have thought it would have been. Per capita, B, here we go. So now I have I have 4 ways of measuring income, changing income, and I have the cost of 2 different types of collegiate institution, public and private, all in one graph here. It's pretty amazing when you think about it. Now, as far as getting this into my homework, let's go down a little bit. So I'm asked to make a graph right here. I don't need all of this text, so whatever. Oh yeah, and I did ask, it's a good idea to go ahead, where is it? And under Customize, under Legend, we can go through and do this. Where is it? Let's see. We can change the symbols for each of the things. So if we go series, oh yeah. So we can for each one we could say, well, maybe the 4 years circle, 4-year private. We could choose triangle, and then real median. We can do square, and then we can do annual wages. We can do diamond, real median personal income. We can do star, and then per capita. What have we left with? Pentagons. So there we go. We've got all these different symbols here. So if we need to see this in black and white, it's okay. So anyway, to get this into your document, remember this is pretty easy. You go into Insert Chart from Sheets. It'll bring up whatever you've been doing recently, and you're like, yeah, I like that one, and there you go. So that's pretty convenient. I think that's all I did for this video. So I'm gonna pause right here. And remember too that if you make changes in the spreadsheet, a little update button will appear here, so you don't have to re-import it over and over again, if you don't want to. Okay, so we'll pause here.